After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we're set for what should be a great matchup. It's the AFC champion, Houston Texans, and the champions of the NFC, the Detroit Lions. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Great. Tiger Hornet. And anyone up? 63. Hey, easy, 63. Hey.
To the air right away is Hurts. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and inches. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Great.
The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Last game.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
They're going to run past the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
180, 180.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This is high toward the side of the end zone. Traylon Hurts. Touchdown, Lions.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Now this looks like a design run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This is Van Ness on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He's got his tight end, that's Okonkwo. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he will get into the end zone. Pearson. Touchdown, Texans.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completing this one to Downs. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
So we've played a quarter here in Super Bowl 61. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up here, first and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
On first down, it's Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And that will lead to a second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
And here's Bijan.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Go silver, ready? Crowd left, Yanni. Crowd left.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Dicker's kick is good. The Lions will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Man in motion, heading left. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. That's made right side by Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays, stay ahead of the chains.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. He set the screen to the receiver, Wilson. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Houston. For the extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through, and the Texans are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Lions 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, Rodgers. That is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hurts using the pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Off the stop. A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the Texans' 22-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and
2.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And the Lions going to be set up with first and goal. They're able to convert on that third and 3.
yards on the play.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Jalen Hurts, touchdown Detroit. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Lions move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down, Texans.
On play action, Rodgers. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass. And he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
We are going.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
a gain of 22.
His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? In motion, Okonkwo. On 3rd down, Henderson.
Henderson again, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
The career's more at stake when you're brown. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Texans have tied it at 17.
Really impressive way to close out this 1st half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the 2nd half.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Cameron Dicker.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Rodgers on 1st down. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 44-yard line, Here's 2nd and 1.
We need 50. Right now, you got 58. Loco, over here.
The master of play action, Rodgers. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Up the middle, it's Henderson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7.
Inside.
Once more, it's Henderson. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers now. And that is incomplete. Tre'Davious White in coverage. Knocks that one away.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Don't touch that. Hey!
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That one incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
Coverage defensively.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now a 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole, and he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
A first down throw for Hurts. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
73! 73!
They'll run with Robinson. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
One more time, it's Robinson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Trimmer!
3rd and goal for Hurts. He gets free. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The extra point, up and good. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Lions, 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's your safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. 1st and 10.
Hey, 73.
A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Out wide, that's Robinson. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the 4th from New Orleans after this. Third down and 3.
Easy, 63, bad. Great, set. Tiger, hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, Silver. Bad.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got his man, that's down. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
21 yards.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Detroit.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Great, set. Kyle, let's get it.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Again, it's Henderson, and he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Here's a designed run. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Here's 1st and 10.
319.
A run, and this is Henderson. This time the sweating becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and 10. They'll send a man in motion left. Rodgers here on 2nd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
158.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback.
No real surprise here, Mike. I think with the way their defense is playing, they decide to just play it safe, short run, get the ball a little bit closer for their kicker here on 4th down, and just make sure they end this drive with points.
Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Rager. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson.
Number 7, Bijan Robinson, ball carrier. The tackle by Talanoa Hufanga. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Hey, easy, 60.
They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. It's Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And they'll try to save their timeouts and use them on defense if they need it. Gets up and spikes this one. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. To the air again. Hurts. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Hey, Silver.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Turnover on downs.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And the Texans have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And, Greg, I think we can say the best team won the title.
And you think back to the season they had, Mike, where they earned everything on the field. There was ups and downs. There was adversity. And they were such a resilient group all season long. They were battle-tested coming into the playoffs. They put it all together tonight, and they can call themselves Super Bowl champions.
Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Houston Texans. They are your Super Bowl 61 champions,